Okay, we'll finish this up. The collateral was minimal, and no one was killed, thankfully, but the people were shaken with fear, leading to further disputes. Things did settle down eventually, with an agreement ratified half a year later than planned, but the instigators of the attacks were never identified. Even now, our allies from Thors are still attempting to track them down. Jirai? I knew it was in the northwestern part of Zemuria, but not much beyond that. I've only ever heard the name Jirai in passing. To think so much had transpired there. Yeah, asked Crow. You claim that was merely the first sign of trouble. I take that to mean more have arisen over these past 2 years? Unfortunately so. The next one involves the people who were unhappy with the agreement. Over the past half year, many of them have suddenly gone missing. Ah, that links back to what you guys heard. Indeed, although that there was a common thread among the victims is news to me. Could there be a similar trend in Remiferia, North Ambria, and the Free Cities? I get the feeling this might involve brokers for undocumented immigrants like the one we ran into before. But isn't Remiferia a pretty wealthy nation? I wouldn't have thought they'd have issues with people having to enter illegally. They are wealthy, yes, but no matter how well off a country might be, it simply isn't possible to root out discord and strife completely. The real concern is what's causing these people, however few they may be, to just up and vanish. This matter is already on Thor's radar. We want to make sure the situation doesn't escalate any further than it has. Good to hear you guys are all over this. Don't know what you guys are going to be up to over in Basel, but if you need any help, you got my number. I appreciate it. So much for keeping the destination of my trip a secret. Guess that cat's out of the bag. Did Fee tell the guild she was coming with? Yes, she did. You're going to love Basel. Trust me, the air is clear and there's a bevy of things to do. You might even run into some of my friends and family members while you're there. Oh, right. Yes, I'm sure your family will be helping us out a great deal. While I'm there, I really hope I'll get the chance to visit the observatory at least once. It's certainly worth checking out. Oh yeah, speaking of that, your grandfather was an astronomer, was he not? How did you know that? Is he that well known in the Republic too? His name was Alfred Herschel, right? I'm not sure most people here would know him, but he is famous among other astronomers. Yeah, we got the rundown on him not too long ago. You probably already heard some about this, but we stopped by over at Anya's house earlier, and kind of read an old journal. After Van finished explaining to Towa how her grandfather's name had shown up in Professor Epstein's diaries, they arrived at the airport. The group saw Towa off as she boarded the airliner for Basel before returning to work. Part of the Albert district has been updated. Okay, so we'll go back to the Albert district to see who else there is to talk to, and if conversations have changed. And we'll wrap that up for today, and I'll see you next time.